Hello and welcome. Today's video is basic structure block usage. As you can see, I've set up a temporary area here with some structure blocks and a garage door is what I'm going to call it. You push the button over here and it will tell you it's opening as it's opening, just for show purposes. And the button also closes the door. And that's the basic use of the structure block. Let's get to it. So here I've built a mock-up of the door, and next to it you'll see I've dug a hole. Ignore the command block. The hole is to place the structure blocks and the what I call a T flip-flop, which will run the on and off button for the door itself. The hole is 3 blocks deep and 4 blocks wide to accommodate the T flip-flop. I'll start with the T flip-flop. I need a sticky piston. And place a redstone block in there, which moves the power back and forth between the 2 rows of structure blocks we'll be making. Pushing the button moves the redstone block back and forth, and there will be some comparators down here to start the chain of structure blocks. I've placed the 2 comparators down and just tested the button to make sure that it moves back and forth correctly, and we're ready to place our first structure block. This is going to be the on position, so we'll just put 1 block there, and we need to make corner blocks around the structure that we want to actually take what I'm going to call a snapshot or a slide of. Change these into corner blocks by using this D button here and giving it a name that will be the same between the 2 corner blocks and the save block when we make that. By making this into a save block, it will actually save its position as well as the positions of all the blocks inside of the detectable area. After we give it the same name as the corner blocks, we'll hit the detect button and it should detect it, and then we can save it. Once it's saved, we're going to switch this into a load block so that it can load it. And right now the bounding boxes are on, so we can see the area that we've saved. We want to make sure to turn the bounding boxes off when we're done each block. They'll automatically turn on. But that's it for slide 1, and now we're ready to move on to slide 2. Okay, I have set the door for door number 2, which is the door slightly up a little bit, so I've deleted the stairs that were on the floor and moved the middle stair to the iron block with the trap hook on it to look like the handle has moved up one. We've also changed the corner blocks names to door 2 for the second slide, and we can put the second structure block in since we've done that to both of them already. We're going to use a repeater so that we can delay it slightly so that it looks a little smoother in transition. Since it's detected, we can now switch it to a load block so that it will load and turn the bounding boxes off. And now we're on to slide 3. Place the repeater as we did before, and then this block, and save it as door number 3. And on to door number 4. Making door number 4 slide here, and the door will be completely open at this point. And this will be our last slide of the opening door. And there we've got our opening door structure. So now we're ready to make the door closed structure blocks. So it'll be a little bit easier because we don't have to build this time. We can load the old blocks that we made and copy them. So we'll start by putting in our first structure block with the door open. Saving it as door 5 this time because it's a new slide. Capitalization does matter in this. So detect, and then save. Now for the second one down, we're going to load block 3 here. So I've placed down the first few structure blocks for the door closing, and I'm just loading them backwards to front, detecting and saving them again. So we're on to door 6 here, which will be partially closed like it is now, and we just need to change the corner blocks. change the corner blocks to update this. We're going to load the slide from door 2 so that it's a little bit more closed. Come back to our door 7, detect it, save it, turn it into a loading bulb with bounding boxes off. Change the slide before we save it here. And that should be it. So now we're ready to test the button. And now the button will switch it to the other side and make it look like it's closing. Now to finish up, we got rid of the corner blocks and we just need to fill in the top of the hole. Probably some house will go over this, but I'm just going to make it look like grass for now. So you just kind of add in around it. Now that the grass is in, you can finish building your house and you have your magic opening garage door with structure blocks.